Well, good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the farm. It is an absolutely drop-dead gorgeous day. Check this out. I don't know, is it April? Is it August? I can't tell. It's so beautiful out right now. But that's not the only thing that makes this a good day. I'm just gonna have a busy day here. Just got home from work. Got to quickly run and check the chicken house because the chicks arrived. The chicks and the poults, turkeys, chickens arrived this morning in the mail. Mother-in-law picked them up and delivered them before the kids went to school, so that was fantastic. And then we got dance and swim practice and then farm chores to do. So it's going to be a busy night. We might even have to have a takeaway because I just don't think I'm going to have time to cook supper. But here, let's have a look inside and see how everybody's doing. It's hot in there, like so hot. 10 o'clock at night, the wife was like, you better get out there and turn the heater on. It's hotter than a rotisserie oven in here right now. But everybody was alive 5 minutes ago. Let's just double check. Looks like everybody's doing good, spaced out. They're not directly under the heat lamp huddling, but they're not so far dispersed that we know it's too terribly hot. But you can see from the old thermometer over there that it is 37 degrees in the chicken house. So this is the one thing, I'm not a big fan of heat lamps. Certainly not a fan of space heaters, but you do what you gotta do to keep the birds warm during these first few days of life, because they're mission critical, boy, to keep these birds warm in order for growth to happen, in order just for survival even just to happen, never mind growth. But looks like everybody's triple happy teddy bears, so we're gonna go ahead and close that door back up. So I don't know if you saw in there or not, but I was explaining it yesterday. We got the mature feeders and then the juvenile feeders all in the same spot. And the reason for that is because the turkeys are so dumb that they need to learn how to use a feeder. So accessibility is important. So they have access to the small little fount, the little water fount, the 1 gallon one, as well as feed in a cardboard egg tray. But we're keeping the bigger feeders and the bigger water fount there as well. So that when I do pull the small ones out, they're not confused as to know where to go for food, because that will already have been there. They will already have been able to access it, and nobody will starve to death 6 inches from the water bowl. I just come over here to check on the yearling ewes. So a couple of them had already lambed, and I think there's 3 left. One's a for sure, 2 are a maybe. We've been keeping them here behind the barn. There's 2 that have lambed that I could have let out into the bigger paddock already, but I'm just keeping them there because they're first years, they're yearlings. And they get a little bit uneasy, a little bit skitterish, and so having some that have already lambed in there show that, you know, I'm coming in and out, I'm bringing food, I'm not going to steal anybody's babies. There's no great, you know, risk or hazard, no predatory issues. It's keeping everybody much calmer, actually. So now at the same time, we're keeping our young LGD, which we just lost an LGD, unfortunately. Mysteriously, when I was away on business one day, the dog went missing. But just before I'd actually left, we got this LGD from what's that place called, Beggarville. And so he's living in with these yearling ewes right now, kind of just figuring out how each other behaves and figuring out his responsibility. And so at nighttime, I put the girls into the barn, and then they're all kind of cozied up, and he has the whole run of the sheep pen. Gets used to the scents and sounds without these girls seeing him again as a predator and basically beating the living daylights out of him. And in the morning when they come out, they got all the scents and sounds of that specific dog running around. And hopefully after about a month or 2, we should have everybody on speaking terms and be able to let them out together without any kind of too much of a heartache or heartburn issue for anybody. I know there's some folks that train these LGDs like this, that exposure, but kind of a barrier in between. They do that for a couple years before they leave them unattended. So I don't know, we'll see how this works. I'm hoping by the end of the summer we can kick them loose with the sheep and not have any shenanigans. Anyways, I'm gonna run to town, pick up the girls from daycare, and dance lesson, swimming lesson, and then get them a hot dog or a hamburger from town. We'll come back and introduce them to all the little chicks over there. All right, Charlotte, what's inside?
Turkeys and baby chickens.
Baby chickies, like chicken nuggets?
Yeah, almost.
Are they, what size are they?
Well, they're small.
Are they like good size to dip in the sauce?
No.
No?
Well, they're so tiny.
Are they?
Yeah, but we can't cook them.
You can't cook them yet?
No.
They're probably cooking inside. It's so hot in there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we check on them?
Mhm.
Okay.
They're not cooked.
They're not cooked. That's good.
Yeah, it is hot in here. It's okay, little fellas. It's all quiet for this thing, and you know where to go, and there it will be down for there. If the tunnels are so deep, you will all love theirs. But it will be the first time ever for us in the days forever, and you will be there too. It's on my shoulder.
It's like a parrot. You're like a little chicken pirate.
Okay, little buddy.
What are you going to call this one?
I should call you,
Sage?
yeah, Sage. Hi, Sage.
And one of those can be onion?
Yeah.
Which one's gravy?
One of the chicks.
Okay. We're going to have a potatoes as well.
Yeah. Like potato chip.
Potato chicks.